Good morning, guys. How's it going, guys? That was some rally yesterday. How's the sound? Bad? Fuck. What is it? What about now? Is it better now? Fuck. All is some fucking technical issue. Test, test. Test, test. Is it better? Is it better? Ah, it's not. Ah, it's not. What about now? What about now? No, it's not. Oh. Okay, guys, you just have to live with it. I don't give a shit. I hate this stuff. You know what we're lacking in the markets right now? We're lacking setups. It's very, very narrow. It's just very, very narrow. But man, that rally was something. Oh my god. CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike is bouncing off the 20 monthly. SC also. If they can't bounce here, we're in trouble. Very clean setups on the monthly. On the daily, they look like shit. On the weekly, they look like shit. It's like TTD back in May. Look at where it bounced. The 20 monthly. Perfect bounce with the 20 monthly. And then it went up 65% in the next 2 months. It's the exact same setup, pretty much. ASAM on the 10 monthly. Yeah, ASAM, yeah. If you want to play those types of setups, sure. Good luck, guys. I covered my ASAM short yesterday. Let's see if we can hold these bounces. I don't think we will. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know where that mic is, to be honest. I'm using my usual mic, but it sounds completely different. I don't know what the fuck is going on. That action in Snowflake is no good. I know they had some kind of an offering or something, but not good. CEO and CFO sold most of their shares? I thought they only sold some of their shares. They sold most of it? That's not a good thing. Not a good thing. Not a good thing. No, I think it's just you. My mic sounds perfect today. It's just you. Especially if you just joined the stream like 1 minute ago. This unit is bouncing off the trend line. Or not the trend line, the moving average. But still, we have no setups. How to trade without setups? I think we need a little bit more chop here so we can get more bases going, more setups going. It would be good if we pull back into this, you know, retrace half of yesterday's range or something. Get some base building going. Just don't see anything. Everything is gapping up and fading. You can hear me breathing? Well, I guess that's a good thing. It would be worse if I just went completely silent. ZS. Well, they're all range bound. But a lot of these names are acting well, like CS is building a series of higher lows. It found support where it was so supposed to. So, but still, there's no like upside pressure. It's just the selling stopped. That's what happened, the selling stopped. There's no upside pressure. Is the mic better now? Test, test. Test, test. 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 I increased the gain. That's why the sound was so bad. Because everyone's always complaining and bitching and moaning about my mic being too low. But apparently you can't increase the gain too much because it distorts the sound. Well, the echo is there because I'm trying to listen to myself. That's why the echo is there. But not anymore, because I turn it off. So most of the key leading stocks, they rallied exactly where they kind of found support exactly where they should have found support, and now we're back into limbo. Alcoa is the only game in town. Alcoa Corporation and Ford Motor Company. I'm gonna buy myself a nice black Model T. Yeah, some Livermore stocks. What other stocks did he trade? Guys, do you remember what stocks he used to trade? US Steel. Union Pacific, wait. Owens, Illinois? No, it doesn't exist. my pair trade, short Tesla, long Ford. Yeah, didn't think about it, but yeah, I am short Tesla, long Ford. Not because I want to, but because the market tells me this is the right thing to do. I couldn't care less about either of those companies. Like, I'm kind of disappointed. Like, you know, when I was a kid, like in the 90s, they promised there was gonna be flying cars. Where are the flying cars? Where are they? Have you guys seen any flying cars? I haven't seen a single one. What a disappointment. Jetson? Yeah. Do you know what the problem with the Jetson is? Do you know what the problem with the Jetson is? It's a toy. It's a toy. Okay? It's a cool thing. But it can fly like, how long does the battery last on this thing? 5 minutes? 10? That's the problem. It's a toy right now. Maybe in 5 years. And it can only take one person. Give me a real, you know, flying car that can actually, you know, fly for a few hours on one charge. And that can transport several people. Whoa, APPL is crashing. Really? 8WPL. No, it's not. It's down 1.34% on the day. Seek. Yeah, I don't know. I guess. Gain is still too high. No, it's not. Guys, there's two ways to adjust volume. I think a big chunk of the chat hasn't figured out yet. There's one, you can increase the volume in your speakers. And two, you can increase the volume on Twitch. There's two ways you can increase the volume. Victim shaming? It's my gain? Ah, well, I guess I have to take it down then. What about now? Now it's kind of low, right? Pedder? Okay. Now we're gonna have 500 people complaining about the volume being too low. But I know how to fix it. Wait. I've done it before. I'm getting good at it. I'm gonna take the gain down. Let's see here. Test. What about now? Perfect. Yeah, it's echoing because I'm testing the sound. Oh, Tesla. Maybe I shouldn't have covered half yesterday. Or maybe I should have added it back opening range lows. All right, good. So the queues are still building this channel. I think we're gonna, like, if it goes sideways another week or whatever and then break out, I think we're gonna get a big move. But we need more base building here. It's a very good thing we're pulling back. Exactly. What I wanted. This PFE just keeps grinding higher. Do most people really trade between? I don't care. It's irrelevant. Palv. Oh. Now this is absolutely horrible. This is not the way to do it in 2021. This is absolutely not the way to do it. It should be all digital. It should be a big screen. Well, now we understand why there is no big screen. There's just a bunch of physical buttons a la 1950s. All you needed to see. Yep, boomers. Boomer alert. Analog over digital? Well, it depends. It depends. I do think something should be analog, some buttons, etc. But not that many. Like there was not a single screen there. So now the key is to see again how these stocks hold their support. Or if this just was some type of a sucker's rally. Follow through days? Sure, I do pay attention. What are your short positions? Tesla and LAC. Is this your first day in chat? I've been long LAC for like 3 months. Now I'm suddenly short? Yeah, Pfizer, VIR. Pfizer is the leader. And there was another, yeah, LLY had an EP yesterday. I missed it. I don't even know what the news were. I think they had earnings. This large, no, they didn't have earnings. What was the news? Oh, they had guidance? Investor presentation. Riven earnings, yeah. This Rivian, yeah, it's interesting. It's in his tight channel. I think it's gonna break down, but you never know. It's probably gonna gap down on earnings. There's no way. This thing is still 100 billion. It should be like 20 billion tops. It's just nuts. It's a higher market cap than Ford. It's just crazy. It's just absolutely nuts. Alright, so SC is not holding up very well. Dun, 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 dun. What's CrowdStrike? A lot of things starting to fade. Wait, CFLT, I need to see that. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I think it could have been a sucker's rally yesterday. Wait, Ford? Come on, Ford. Well, Pfizer. Hey, look, if this thing can go up 5% every day, it's gonna go to 100 soon, before year end. FCX showing strength. Ken Griffin net worth. Oh my god, he's at 20.8 billion? Us small guys, we've been grinding the past 6 months, and this guy is up like 6 billion over the past 6 months. Unfair. Totally unfair. Guy is up 6 billion. Unfair. And here we are buying failed breakouts. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, let's see if we get more setups next week or the week after. Right now, there's just not a lot of buying pressure under the hood. All the things making big moves yesterday are fading away. This Nvidia is potentially building a base. Like if it can, tighten up, go sideways another week or two, we could have a nice setup here. Same thing with AMD. It's potentially building a little bit of a flag here, but it needs to go sideways and tighten up. PayPal is, I don't know what the hell is going on. It's just a beaten down name. QCOM had a little bit of a breakout yesterday, but it's just not that great. Shopify is just surfing all the moving averages on all the time frames. Undercut and reclaimed the 200 day, and now it just got rejected off the declining 10. Again, if it goes sideways here, if it holds here and goes sideways for a few weeks, there could be a nice setup later this year. Eli Lilly had EP, Mealy. It's kind of showing relative strength to the Brazil stocks, but it's still beaten down. This semiconductor ETF, if it can go sideways for another week or two and let the 50-day catch up and tighten up, it could be a very nice flag on this thing. Russell, the TNA ETF, this thing has a lot of work to do. And Soxol too, same thing as SMH. If you can go sideways for a few weeks and tighten up. This SC bounce didn't really work out. MU, another semi name that's flagging. Plug, yeah. Net found support where it should have, but this thing has a lot of work to do. MDB has is building a base here, but it would be even better if it could go sideways for another week or two. But it looks good. It looks good. Oh, when another semi name. It's kind of strong, but the 50-day needs to catch up. Etsy bounced off the 200-day, holding this trend line, but there's just no setup there. I don't know where this thing is here. Another semi name, KLAC. And Tandem had an EP because MDT had bad news, which is good for Tandem. Oh, we need time. Another week or two. Ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da. CEIX. Yeah, many of these coal names are pretty strong. FAS, yeah, financials is a fairly strong sector. I'm just not super excited about it, but it's one of the stronger sectors. 10 monthly intact. Yeah, it's true. Oh, yeah, this is actually pretty important. Tan is surfing the 20 monthly. You know, this thing, you know, a few weeks from now or a few months from now, if it can tighten up here in this range, you know, it's holding. It's holding. Looks like shit on the daily, but on the monthly it's super clean. Good eye on Tan. What holdings does Tan have? EMPA, okay, the usual ones, SPWR, FSLR, no. Only these? EMPH. A lot of the oil gas names are strong today. Look at ZIM. At this little reversal candle yesterday, still building higher lows. Now it's back into range. A lot of setups like that. They kind of held their uptrends, but now what? Now what? That's the big question. ACN failed EP. What do you mean failed EP? Oh, intraday? It's not failed. What do you mean failed? It's still an EP. But this is not a trading stock. You can just see it from the chart. This is not something you should trade. It's just very slow. It looks tight intraday. What's the most valuable thing I learned from Dan Sanger? Love your stops, not your stocks. Don't short the dull market. And also, you can never take your eyes off the market, because the next rally starts when you least expect it. There's probably a few more that I can't think of right now. Does that mean the rally is starting right now? Did you see what happened? The FCX alert went off at exactly the same second I clicked on FCX in the scan. Kind of interesting. Kind of cool, huh? What's China doing today? Baba, PDD, yeah. These things just can't catch any air. It's building lower highs. Just the drowning. SC is not a China stock. They don't even do business in China. It's a Singaporean stock. CF. What stocks generally move first in a rebound rally? The ones that go up. Well, it depends on how deep the correction was. Because if you get like these shallow corrections in uptrends, these, 5, 7, maybe 10%, usually want to look at the leaders that held up the best. But the deeper corrections, like 10% plus, and corrections that last for multiple months or more, generally you want to look at the stocks that are most beaten down. Those are the ones that usually bounce back the most percentage-wise. Some of the most beaten down names. Like you can look at some of the airlines and cruise lines last year, for example. They had big moves. Many of them doubled in a few days. How about there are no corrections that last for a decade. They can be bear markets or sideways markets, but you always get bounces or rallies within those. Come on, Ford Motor Company. Can it go to 21.25 today? It's only a 1.39% move. Can it do it? Let's go. Maybe I should buy more shares. It's just I really don't trust this market. It's very treacherous. Should I round up to 1 million shares on Ford? The second I do it, it's gonna take out the lows of the day. It's super liquid. You can easily do 1 million shares in this thing. I only have 600,000 right now. What's the volume? Is it... It's probably gonna be higher. The volume is gonna be higher than yesterday, that's for sure. It's already half of yesterday's 1 hour into the trading day. But is it gonna be like this? That we had on this day here? Not sure. Do you know if Chris, if he has ever used Heiken Ashy candles? What the fuck is that? Heineken candles? Heineken ass candles? I have to Google that. Heineken ass candles. There is no such thing. Tesla taking out the lows. Tesla is super weak. Kind of regret I covered those that half size yesterday. I misspelled. Looks like Q's held the lower range again, and now we're back into the mid-range. Oh, Wells Fargo. Looks like a rocket. Heineken ass candles. Do we have a Heineken ass candles here? Heineken ash. Okay. Something changed. I'm not sure what. Looks a little bit different, but I'm not sure what. I don't know. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, well, it's gonna have to be super patient. A lot of the things are pulling back from yesterday's rally, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a good thing. But as long as we find support on the lower range and build higher lows, just range bound action. Maybe we get more setups into, you know, sometime next week or the week after. Right now, I just chop chop chop. Except if you're in Pfizer, it goes up several percent per day. Trust me on that one, guys. It goes up several percent per day. This Amazon looks amazing on the monthly. Yeah, Tesla, man. I'm a little bit annoyed that I covered half yesterday. I was thinking, you know, if it was gonna rally, it was gonna rally higher, maybe to 1020s or something. But nope. It's super weak. And you know, it's definitely showing relative strength, weakness, sorry. And these are the things you gotta have to pay attention to. Look at things that are showing relative strength, look at the things that are showing relative weakness. So the things you gotta pay attention to. Gotta listen to the signs. Gotta listen to what the market tells you. And when it's time, you get a setup, then do the trade. Alright guys, I'm falling asleep here. Thanks for joining, see you tomorrow.